Hey guys.
I'm Pumile Dwaba.
And I'm Brendan Praise.
And yeah, so today, anyway, before we go further, please like and please subscribe to our videos.
To our videos,
to
guys.
our channel.
To our channel, yeah. We always forget to ask you guys to subscribe and to like our channel. We'd really appreciate Mpumi's channel, but I'm a regular here, so I'll appreciate it too. Yo, why is my tongue doing funny?
Where's my thing? My water bottle.
But this is not the time.
Anyway, so we're about to do, a few weeks ago, I asked people to send through some questions, dating questions, and we're gonna answer them. This is our opinion. It's not fact.
You know when she starts by saying this is a shoe.
It's not fact. It's not the alpha and the omega. It's just how we feel, and the people who asked us have trusted us to answer the questions. But yeah,
let's dive right in.
Yeah. Is it okay to date your ex again, especially when things didn't end in a... Okay, wait. So are you gonna answer one question? I answer the other.
I think we'll use this talking pillow.
Okay, cool. Is it okay to date your ex again, especially when things didn't end in a bad way?
Talking pillow. I think it's fair to give people a chance if they're willing to
change,
to improve on what they screwed up on, or to change to become better. I also think it's very okay to believe people for who they show themselves to be, and to not want to give someone a chance if they had chances and they kept screwing up. So I think you have to weigh the odds. If someone is worth taking back and you really feel like they're making an effort, then by all means trust your heart and go for it.
Cool. Why do men claim not to know how to control their sexual urges?
Do you want to take this one?
I'm not a man.
I just think men and women are different when it comes to sex, you know, and how we react to it. I think for men it's a lot more common to be upfront about our sexual desires, about how we feel, about what we can and cannot handle, and it's okay in our society.
Appreciate the honesty.
So I think what you can do is, babe, you're killing this, is appreciate the honesty. Quote unquote, Mbumile Dwaba. Appreciate the honesty, and just like it's better for a guy to tell you than to not to just pretend.
Yeah. How do I know that he is the one, Mr. Right? Talking pillow. When you know, and you won't have to ask everyone around you, and that's how I feel about a lot of things. Is
that how you feel about me?
Yeah. And also, maybe to be more practical, babe, stop it.
It smells so good, guys. I just wish you guys could smell it. Like this smell is stop
it. Anyway, to be more practical, if something is for you, it shouldn't compromise your values, and you shouldn't have to compromise yourself. It should feel 100% okay.
Wow.
Cool.
It's beautiful.
Is it important to ensure that you're financially stable before getting married?
Hello?
Yes and no. And I'm going to say this with caution. We personally, as the Ledwaba family, don't make decisions based on finances. We don't make a decision based on whether we have the finances or we don't have the finances. And reason being is we've always believed that finances, money follows the vision.
Ooh.
So,
are you guys taking notes? Money follows the vision.
Money follows
quote
the vision.
Unquote Mbumile Dwaba.
But you should make sure, it should be. You should also use discernment and common sense here. If you're both students living at home and living off your parents, then don't get married, because who's gonna feed you guys? But if you can afford a roof over your head, be able to eat, then I think it's okay. When we got married, we really didn't have much at all, but
we had each other.
And now we're in a way better place, and God's been faithful, you know. But he had to pay for lobola and cash, not skoloto vibes. He had to save up for that. So it's you need to check things, but I don't think money is the biggest factor.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you think of relationships that are always breaking up and making up? Are they healthy?
No, I don't think they're healthy.
Okay.
I don't think this is why I don't think that's healthy. I don't think it's healthy if two people can't coexist when they're arguing.
Okay.
And I think most relationships that have that, it's because of that. It's because we fight and then we just take it too far. Someone just goes too far and ends up walking away. And then after a while you realize, well, there was no need to walk away because we could have sorted this out. So I think that's unhealthy. If you are going to be in a relationship, you need to be able to live with someone that you don't agree with. You need to be able to live with someone that you sometimes don't understand. And that's a key element in being married or being in a relationship.
Yeah, and when we're talking like on and off, when we're talking on and off, I guess we talking it in the context of this week we together, next week we together, that vibe. I've been seeing my boyfriend for 4 years and I love him so much. How do I push him to work hard? I love ball. You don't, honey. You don't push someone to marry you. They must marry you because they want to marry you. But if you feel, I think you can introduce the conversation, see where he's standing, and maybe say,
just give him a little nudge,
give him a
little hint.
Not even a hint. Open the conversation. I get it, we're old people. We want to get married. We're adults and mature. So talk about it with you. Feel like you're at this place. How is he feeling about it? And then you read where he's at. But you don't push anyone to marry, because when things go wrong, you know, and that's not nice. My boyfriend of 3 years doesn't give me money or buy me gifts even on my birthday anniversary. Is there something wrong?
Yeah, I think there's definitely something wrong. Because who doesn't know on birthdays people get gifts?
People are raised differently.
I think this guy needs to fix his life, and I think you need to put it on the table and tell him that this is unacceptable. That you will get me.
Isn't that entitlement?
It's not entitlement.
Okay.
Christmas gift, Valentine's gift, birthday gift are not entitlement. They are necessity.
And money.
They are the norm.
And
a gift doesn't have to be bought. Like,
okay,
go out of your way. Pick flowers on the way to that person. At your parents' house, pick something. You understand? Bring her something.
Write a letter.
Write a letter. Make a card. Hey, your tummy is just everywhere. It's ruining the vlog. But there's ways to show someone that you care about them and to gift them with something without having to spend loads of money.
Tips on managing a long distance relationship. With us, we spoke every single day, a lot. Did we FaceTime or what? It was Skype. We used to Skype.
That's how long we've been together.
We were Skyping. We used to Skype. We texted each other. He knew my whereabouts. I knew his whereabouts. It's really, really communication. And we made efforts to see each other as often as we could. But yeah, communication. There's FaceTime now. There's even WhatsApp video call. It's so cheap and it's so easy. But communication is the way to go. Okay. In your opinion, how important is a relationship with one's siblings-in-law? I'll take this one.
Do you want to take it?
Yeah, I think it's very, very important. Firstly, because I value family a lot, and he grew up with these people. And also, just when we encounter certain things, I don't feel comfortable talking to my family or talking to my friends, and also talking to his parents. Parents take things like very far. So having his sister there, my sister-in-law now very close, is perfect, because then she understands him, but also she won't take things like really hectically, like parents would. So she's understanding, and because you do need someone to talk to sometimes. And friends and family aren't always the best, but I think for me, talking to my sister-in-law really, really helps. Oh. How do you support your boyfriend if he doesn't work? No source of income. He is looking for a job.
Right. Well, you support him by firstly, don't call him umahlalela all the time, every chance you get. Even though he is a mahlalela, but don't rub it in his face. So that's how you support him, by being nice to him, by treating him like the man you think he might become, or the woman you think she might ultimately become, and seeing the vision, seeing their goals, and being supportive of those goals. Also, not encouraging complacency and being stuck in a rut, you know. So you have to draw a line somewhere and say, I'm not gonna keep buying you clothes, but you're not doing anything. You know, if I'm buying you a shirt, I'm buying it so that you can go to an interview or that sort of thing. So I think you support that person emotionally, and just be there and just encourage them and see them for who they will eventually become.
How do you pray for marriage or your next man without idolizing him or the concept of marriage? From experience, I never prayed for marriage. However, I've always said, God knows the desires of, I have always desired to be married, to have a family. So what I did do is talk to God about it, tell him the kind of man I want to be with, and focus on my purpose. So ultimately, be so busy focusing on your purpose and doing what you're called to do, that marriage finds you and you're not searching and running and chasing after marriage. It's okay to pray to God, tell him the desires of your heart, but it can't be like your daily prayer now. No. Cool. We don't spend quality time as we should. We're forever on our phones. Any advice? So we have had something called no phone zone. We'd get to a point, especially because we work on our gadgets a lot, and it can get consuming. So we'd have a point where if I feel like, it's getting too far, I can just say no phone zone. And in that moment, he needs to, if he says no phone zone now, it's finished. I need to put down. We can't continue with the vlog. So it's just something fun that we kind of created. But like I said, with most questions, communication. Speak to your guy, tell him you feel like we should talk more, do more things, put away the phone. But the no phone zone thing really works. We even do it at home now, because you get home and your parents are on their phones and you just we just drove 4 hours or 2 hours to come see you and you're on your phone. No phone zone. Do you believe that you should share everything in a relationship? When you are going out, share the bill with your man, etc.?
I don't want you to have this talking.
Okay.
I'm joking.
I think it depends where you are in your relationship. For instance, I had a friend who was dating a guy and they shared everything, to the point where they'd go on a date at McDonald's and each one would pay for their own meal. And then he broke up with her, and then he started taking out other girls and paying for the bill. And it was just but the whole time we were dating, he didn't. So I think a man should be able to prove himself, and this could be like a pizza, for some time, especially in the beginning. And then you get to a place where you get comfortable, and then you're like, okay, I should chip in. I don't think I paid for the bill for a good year in our relationship.
Yeah, but that's because I had my act together. I'm saying, if this guy, if all he can bring to the table is jokes,
then you must go joke. Then you must help her find someone who
let
can
the guy be the joker, and you can handle the bill.
Okay, I think no, but husband understands because he's a man. But it depends where you are in the relationship.
I think there's so many rules. There's just so many rules, and it's just it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who pays the bill. What matters is that we eat. All right? Are we full? No. Okay, you see, that's one thing I'm against. Splitting bills for me. I'm saying don't split the bill. Just get the bill. If your man can't get the bill, get the bill because you can. Just eat at home. Yeah, but now it becomes one of those things where every time you're just going out, the guy's just gonna make an excuse that Footy McDonald I need time. But he knows that feast is fire. That's it, McDonald I need time.
Okay. No, babe. We old guys. It's 2018.
It's my dialogue, guys.
Make effort.
No, he must make effort. But also, if you can't, it must be okay.
Babe, I'd be okay with sharing a burger that you paid for.
But every time you share burgers,
then clearly you're not ready for dating.
But dating is not just about eating out.
It's not, but a pack of Doritos, a picnic, something, make effort, pick flowers, do something.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you think women should pursue men, and if so, to what extent? I don't think so.
Girl, get your man.
Girl, I don't know. I'm old school. fool like that. I think men should pursue women, even though Brendan thinks I pursued him, but I didn't. I don't believe in the whole playing hard to get. I think that's childish. But also, don't just be like, yeah, well. Yeah, I don't think women should share men.
You know what I think? I think if you want to do that, you must understand what it means share indoda, right? So, as a guy, if me share, right? And then things happen and you end up saying, Pella, you're the one who came after me. I didn't come looking for you. I have to then accept that because that is the truth. So if Usheli Ndota and then the guy starts acting up, then you need to accept that because you the
went
one
after him.
who went after him.
And
so,
in most cases, when you're, as a woman, you're the one who pursues a man, he feels like he can do whatever because Pella, he's the prize.
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't it a man's, isn't it inside a man to want to be a hunter? Do you want to be hunted? Or don't you want to
that's another one of these stereotypes.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't hunt to save my life. I don't want to hunt. I have no
but
desire.
like pursuit, doesn't it give you that thing? You know, like
if you're asking me, if I had to pick
between you asking me out and me asking you out.
No. If I had to pick between asking you out and pursuing you and it being a challenge and me just getting you from the get, I would pick the latter.
Okay, and if you had to choose between me and Shele Wena or when Shele me?
It's okay to shell out, obviously, but it's
why?
Because I guess it's that sense of achievement.
There we go. Yeah. What's your take on submission?
What do you mean?
What's your take on submission? Submitting? Why submit?
Let's talking to.
I think there's a reason why God instructs us to do things. Submission, I think, is very important, but also, what are you submitting to? No. What are you submitting to? Because I'm not just going to, where there's no vision, I'm not going to submit. There must be vision, there must be order.
You must be a ride or die.
Never. Where am I riding to? Why am I dying?
Don't ask questions, just put in the seatbelt.
I do think women should submit and women should be respectful, but I also think men should do the same thing, you know? As much as men should love, I should love, it's mutual. It's mutual. But we're not submitting to nonsense, you know?
I like that.
We're not, you know?
Quote unquote, we're not submitting to nonsense.
We're not. We're not. I think there should be vision, but submission is very important. It sustains a lot, and yeah. Does that make sense?
100%.
But it's hard sometimes, especially for
strong women.
For strong women. How should a guy deal with his girlfriend having issues with him having female friends?
I think talking to woo. How should a guy deal with his girlfriend having issues with him having female friends?
Yes.
I think I think girls have a sixth sense about these things.
Mm-hmm.
If your girl is worried about something, then there's something to be worried about. You know what I'm saying?
Praise God.
If she worried, then there's something you ain't seen, brother. You better open your eyes because the devil coming in like a flood. So I just think, look, and I do think some guys genuinely feel like this is like she's my friend, we boys. But I think if your girl feels the energy and she can, if it's really like that, your girl will be cool. Like I have female friends. And you're cool, you know what I mean? Like you're cool with some, and I've had female friends that you weren't cool with.
Yeah.
That you were just like,
yeah.
My spidey senses are giving me something. Yeah? You know, you're feeling something, and I might have not been feeling that. I might have just been like, yo, we just cool, you know.
Yeah.
So I just think, listen to your girl, brother. You know, just listen to your girl. If she's not feeling the vibes from some of your friends, then those aren't. You ditch those friends, you know?
And also, you don't need so many friends.
Coexist.
Should I be slightly worried if my boyfriend dating for a year and 7 months starts posting pictures of me and us together in general? Yes! Funny story. Brendan when he first started posting me, after I think a week, he took down the picture, and I'm just like, my guy, who's keeping his tongue?
It was ruining my grade.
And he said, because his mom's asking questions. I'm just like, you're a grown man, and your mom's asking questions. But that's not the truth. Was that the truth?
I don't know.
You felt
it's so
Didn't you feel like it was blocking stuff for you?
Huh? No.
Anyway, my pictures ended up back on, but I wasn't having it. I think that's one of the reasons. That's one of the first reasons we broke up. For those who've asked why were we breaking up?
Stupid things.
We broke up because he removed my picture. Yeah, ususelani.
It was ruining my grade. You see, I wanted my Insta to be structured.
So I do think it's a problem unless he's not posting on Instagram at all anymore.
Then I mean,
yeah. But you agree with me that it is a problem?
I think it's a little red flag.
Huh?
It's an orange flag.
No, it's a red flag.
It's an orange flag. All right, guys. Thank you so much. This has been super fun.
Yeah.
We had a great time, and we hope to do this again.
Yeah.
So we'll let you guys know when we do another Q&A. But I hope we were able to help the people who ask those questions and other people that might be in the same situation.
Yeah, most of the questions were more or less similar.
Yeah, so we're just rounding out the questions that kind of sound the same.
Yeah.
To give out like what our advice, what we think, our little 2 cents. You know, you guys, you can use it, don't use it. It's okay, but yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So this has been fun. And ladies, know your values, hey?
And men, know your values.
Yeah, woman, know
your
who
worth,
are.
guys.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Know your worth. Don't be played, but also enjoy. And to the married ones, enjoy your marriage. Don't make it such a...
Live your best life.
Live your best life. Have fun with your man. Date each other. Play with each other and satisfy each other's needs.
Yeah. Make each other pregnant. Get fat together.
Get fat together. Thank you so much for your support once again.
Like, subscribe,
and leave a comment.
Cheers, guys.